the gorgeous, colorful Dresden plate. You can use strips, 4.5-inch strips or 2.5-inch strips. Beautiful. Just think of all the colors in the color wheel. The wedge template is included with the pattern. Just turn it up and down to cut those wedges. And then once they're all cut, just stack them up. You're going to sew the top edge. Fold it right sides together. Use a 1/4-inch seam and just assembly line sew those beautiful, colorful pieces one after the other. This is the fun part. And just get them. They look like flags. Use the cutting gizmo to quickly cut them apart. Now, put your finger inside the tip, open that seam, and just flip it right side out. Now, there's a little point there. You want to make that point nice and sharp. So use this tool. It's called the Prairie Pointer. You can slide it in and line up the seam with that straight line. Just push lightly to push out that tip. Then press it. It's great to work with. Now arrange your prairie points exactly how you want them to look and sew them into pairs. Use your stiletto to help you guide it through your sewing machine. And once they're all sewn together in pairs, lay them out in a full circle of 20. And now sew all 20 together. Once they're in one circle, use your finger and just open those seam allowances. It is on the bias, so be careful. Place it on your background square and you're ready for your circle. Just trace that circle on your lightweight fusible interfacing. Put the fusible side against the right side of the fabric and sew on the line. Then trim to 1/8 inch away. Take your points of your scissors and cut a small hole right in the center back and flip it right side out with your fingers. And work with it carefully because that interfacing will tear. Take your ballpoint bodkin, run around the outside edge. Perfect. And all that's left is the finishing. Put it on the center. Fuse it down, and now stitch. Use a very short blanket stitch to hold down the outside edges, or you could also do a straight stitch or sew it by hand. The setting is beautiful. It's made with 3 strips for the lattice and 9 patch with the same color of strips. It's beautiful. Just step up to the plate.